In 1936, an unidentified flying object crashed in Germany's Black Forest. Wingless, disc-like, and stronger than any man-made competition, it confounded all scientific analysis. Elite physicists from the SS Technical branch were tasked with recreating the mystery aircraft. In 1939, the Haunebu disc was born. But did the Nazis really use alien technology? The Haunebu project was purportedly led by the Thule Society. Hitler is said to have joined the Thule Society in 1919. A secret occultist brotherhood, the society was named after a vanished civilization alleged to be the progenitors of the Aryan race. Society members said they used telepathy to connect with its inhabitants and amass supernatural energies. Hitler's biographer Ian Kershaw writes that the membership list reads like a who's who of early Nazi sympathizers. Rudolf Hess, Heinrich Himmler and Hans Frank were all Thule Society members who rose quickly within the Nazi Party, bringing occult beliefs in ancient technologies with them. The Thule Society was rumoured to have a secret base in the Antarctic, and this is where the Haunebu disc was developed. Surprisingly, this notion isn't as far-fetched as it sounds. In 1939, a Nazi expedition arrived in this part of Antarctica with classified plans to establish a German military base. In 2001, a roving satellite allegedly captured evidence of huge man-made structures miles beneath the ice. When the images surfaced, US military closed the area. The images cannot be seen on Google Earth. Historians Colin Summerhays and Peter Beeching write that the start of World War II soon after this initial expedition to the Antarctic meant this vision of a military base under the ice was never fully realized. But journalist Ladislas Szabo, writing for the Argentine newspaper La Critica, claimed Hitler fled to the base to develop military capabilities to win a future battle. It was rumored that these capabilities were guided by higher knowledge supplied by ancient aliens. Contemporary media reports suggested that the aliens were working with the Nazis at the base, building liquid propellant rockets, anti-gravity discs, and stealth aircraft. Researcher Goodrich Clark writes that scientists at the base were also developing plans for a super-advanced civilization. Admiral Dönitz, a senior German naval commander, revealed at the Nuremberg trials that the Nazis had built an invulnerable fortress, a paradise-like oasis in the middle of eternal ice. This chimed with reports of a supernatural Nazi arsenal that endured throughout the war. The most controversial of these weapons was a rumored UFO fleet, retro-engineered from the 1936 alien crash in the Black Forest. With supersonic capabilities, the Haunebu was the world's first flying saucer. Jan van Helsing writes that scientists used psychic information from the Thule Society to create an aircraft that could travel at speeds of up to 12,000 kilometers an hour. During the Second World War, Air Force pilots spotted unidentified flying objects on numerous occasions. Reports described them as spinning balls of fire that followed fighter jets but never attacked. British Royal Air Force veteran Andrew Amrose wrote that when tracked, these aircraft would radically change speed or disappear, making them impossible to follow. Allied pilots called them Foo Fighters. So, were the Nazis in touch with an ancient alien civilization? Did they build a secret military base in Antarctica for developing alien technologies? Well, claims of a secret military base are most closely associated with neo-Nazi conspiracists, such as writer H. Stevens, who look to shore up their own ideological motives for white supremacism. There is little evidence that an Antarctic base ever existed, or that the Haunebu project is anything more than fiction. Likewise, there is no hard evidence that many leading Nazis were ever members of the Thule Society, least of all Hitler. So, despite some historical mysteries like numerous Foo Fighter sightings and disappearing satellite imaging of Antarctica remaining unsolved, until more solid evidence for this theory emerges, there's little reason to fear resurgent Nazis armed with alien technology.